Yes! For all you Sumire haters! For all you Sumire doubters, man! Yo, it's your boy Day, and look, you can see my smile, man. You can see how cheeky it looks. It's because I'm excited for Boruto. We got chapter 27 titled "You'll Bet Your Life on It." And listen, I knew the scans came out early and people had already translated it maybe like 2-3 days ago. But I wanted to wait for the official. I know we've been kind of skipping, back and forth on it, but yeah, I waited this time around, and we're here finally. So I'm excited. Hit the like and subscribe button, especially if you are. And yeah, let's get into some Boruto. Do it. Yeah, so I want to do single page, but yeah, chapter 27 of 2 Blue Vortex, you bet your life on it. See, yeah, we got Damon grabbing Sarada by the neck. Sumire, he seems like he's grabbing her too, and he's looking menacingly, and then he just stops. You get it now, right? I could snuff you both out on a whim in an instant, without either of you realizing you were dead. So why didn't you? It's unnatural no matter how you look at it, how the two of you who are not Otsutsuki managed to elude Omnipotence's influence. Is it because Boruto and Otsutsuki has stolen your hearts? No. That alone can't explain it. Because I was thinking, because that's been a theory in the community as well, like whether it's because Sarada and Sumire love Boruto, but she's saying it can't be just that. There are plenty of others, both in and outside the village, who carry a torch for Kawaki and Boruto. That's a good point. So if that's all it takes to evade my ability, then there ought to be more people like you out there. Facts. But there aren't. It's just the two of you. Which leaves just one possibility. Which is what? That they're related? I must have excluded you both. Huh? Unconsciously, of course. I must have wished for it to be so. And omnipotence made it happen. I don't know why I'm tripping over that word today. Omnipotence. There we go. It should be alright now. But why? Sarada, remember what you said that day? How about we just be ordinary friends? Oh, it made me so happy, because that was something I've been waiting for forever, even before I met you in person. Maybe since we were all people whose hearts had been stolen by Otsutsuki, I'm not 100% sure, but either way, it represented the kind of normal interpersonal relationship I've been wishing for. I really don't see either of you trying to harm me at this point, and besides, I actually don't think I'd mind anymore if you were the ones to kill me. Damn. For her to say that is kind of crazy. Sarada, you can't see her face, but she grabs Sumire's hand and then they run over to Ada, I'm guessing. Oh, and they hug her. I mean, Sarada hugs her more than Sumire. Sumire looks like she doesn't really want to hug her at this point, but Ada, I can't really read her face. Does she look upset or anything? I can't really tell. Because this is the thing, yeah, Ada's not really seemed bad to me. I mean, the way Amado tried to introduce her, the way Code and, the people around her tried to introduce her was like she was going to be some evil guy, but she actually doesn't seem to be like this evil person at all. And actually, even Damon himself, obviously he's a troll, and the biggest troll, because he's kind of, at the moment, I can't even see he's top 1 because of obviously, we got the Shinju, but he's up there, right? And he knows it, so he's obviously a little bit of a cocky brat, but outside of that, I actually also don't feel like he's evil too. I've never heard of a mutual life or death friendship. So then, what's this bold hug, Sarada? It's proof of my resolve as well as of my friendship. I mean, it's wholesome. Ada ain't hugging her back either. Sumire ain't hugging them back either, so it's only Sarada hugging. I'm not opposed to the idea. I'm risking my life on a friendship. It's the epitome of excitement. Thank you, both of you. Oh, I mean, okay. Sumire is hugging her back, and it looks like Ada is also about to hug them both. Once again, it's nice to meet you, my dear, my very dear friends. Oh, and Damon's smiling. Okay, this is a nice and a needed moment because it's a character development for all of them, really, you know, because, like, you know, they have been tiptoeing around this relationship, which I guess none of them have seemed to hate, right? Because, like, even post-time skip, obviously they started this pre-time skip, but post-time skip, they were still meeting up and catching up, and, you know, they were kind of the only people they really had, to be honest, to talk about what the actual situation was, which was that everyone's minds had been, you know, altered ultimately. So the fact that they're, you know, it's been quite crazy, but I mean, Sarada is probably going to feel like she's had a lot of weight off her shoulders, right? Because she's really being so vulnerable and honest with her feelings, especially, you know, from speaking to Sumire to now having this. Like, it's just been moment after moment. Obviously, you also had that moment with Yodo, right? Where she was kind of admitting to herself her feelings about Boruto. So again, all of these revelations, really, I think it's just going to add so much more depth to her character, and I'm really excited to see where we go from here. For her, as well as for Ada and Sumire in this relationship. Okay, here we go. We've got Koji. Mamushi will undergo division. It's one of his abilities, division. And there's almost no limit to how many he can become. So he can create shadow clones? So they're like shadow clone jutsus? No, they're totally different. The biggest distinction is that each individual is a real him. Therefore, there's no splitting of chakra, nor of power or physical strength. Interesting. He can multiply full strength versions of himself. That is really bad news. The only drawback is that as he creates more of himself, there's a significant drop in intelligence. Interesting. Okay. Plus his senses of pain dull and his behavior becomes simpler. Okay. These are weaknesses that we will be able to exploit. So you're saying our best chance is to wait until they become stupid enough, then cut them all down at once? Precisely. One more thing, and this is crucial. You must destroy both eyes. The ones who've lost their eyes won't be able to divide further. Interesting. So what, they regenerate from their eyes? Their eyes, but be careful, as their head count decreases, each remaining one's intelligence will improve. Oh, this is an interesting game, fighting Mamushi. That's such an interesting power. Because obviously he's already going to be super strong, and you can expect that because of his fighting style, when it comes to taijutsu, it's going to be way more unique than anyone else we've seen, like Juro or Hidari. So I'm very interested to see, yeah, what he fights like. I see. If we accidentally leave a few alive, they'll be harder to deal with. But if they increase too many, we'll be in over our heads too. Them reach 20 to 30 bodies. They'll become easier to handle, as if you were dealing with animals. Taking them all out in one swoop then would be ideal. Let's just suppose Mamushi leaves one of himself back at the base. Getting rid of all of the ones in the village wouldn't wipe him out entirely, would it? No need to worry about that. The divided individuals can't help flocking together. So even if they made one weight behind, instinct would cause that one to home in and rejoin the rest. That's interesting. He's saying basically he's going to be too stupid to think like that, and instinct could make all of them basically try and jump us. But we've seen that they've been getting smarter, and I mean Juro is super intelligent, talking about, you know, love and all of these other concepts that are like metaphysical in a way. So, you know, because they've already gained so much intelligence, what makes you think he's stupid now to not just think, okay, you know what, I am going to leave one behind and just go and then multiply himself to 30 and not be as stupid as your, you know, premonitions have kind of showed him to be. Now, don't get me wrong, his new premonitions, the ones that he got were recent, right, from Kawaki getting involved, but again, I'm just curious. And I'm also curious to see who's going to get involved in this fight. So yeah, anyways, so even if they made one weight behind, instinct would cause them that want to hone in and rejoin the rest. I see. And that'll be more likely the dumber he is. Just wondering, why is it necessary to confront and engage him in Konoha? If we know all of this, shouldn't we just preemptively strike before he comes invading? It's a good question. The main reason for fighting him in Konoha is to prevent Juro from intervening. Juro's targets are Boruto and Himawari. If either moves, he will. But if Konoha is the battlefield, he won't appear. Why not? For whatever reason, he's taken a liking to our village. Been dropping by bookstores and sweet shops regularly. He's been frequently sighted. What? It's so messed up. Yeah, look at him now. Just chilling, having a drink. For real? I've been having the sensory unit report any sightings, but we have no choice but to leave him alone. I've ordered the Konoha police to keep their distance too. Good. Juro frowns upon running amok in the village. Mamushi knows this very well, so to avoid incurring Juro's wrath, he'll refrain from needless destruction. Even if he gets done, it's instinctive no matter how much his intelligence drops. His dread of Juro will never disappear, nor his sense of purpose targeting Ada. Thus, in order to take on only Mamushi, disposing of him in Konoha is ideal. I see. And Inogen, we need you to master a new jutsu, huh? I like that Boruto ain't saying that, man. My dude is literally just aura farming, just looking him like up and down. Because you know he's literally, yeah, just watching Inogen, you know, inspecting him, getting his eye on him, getting an idea for the kind of guy this dude's gonna be. Because obviously, you know that Inogen's got a thing for his sister, innit? It wouldn't be exaggerating to say it will be the key in the upcoming battle against Mamushi. It's a superior version of the mind transmission jutsu. And the reason we invited you here, a new jutsu that's a superior version. That's interesting. Mamushi will show up in Konoha in about a week. It might even be earlier than that. So there's no time to waste. We'll need you to perfect it within 2 days at most. This is so interesting. Inogen's really getting brought to the forefront, partly because of his mind transfer, partly because of his connection to Himawari, but now also teaching him a new jutsu makes him, you know, basically be a new kind of founder of like a new legacy for his clan, right? Because if this is an advanced version of the mind transfer, obviously this is going to become the staple ultimately, right? But dude, you're gonna get more screen time, man. You know, fans are eating. I can't believe it. I never thought I'd see the day. Sai fans are eating. I never thought I'd see the day. Crazy. Hold on. 2 days. Within 2 days, without knowing what kind of jutsu it is, it should be possible, since it's something you were going to come up with anyways, in order to avenge Himawari. What? What did you say? Himawari was meant to die? That sure got your attention. It's a future we must avoid, of course. But the theories and techniques you gained from it happening were of great value. So I shall impart them to you. I don't need 2 days. I'll learn it in just 1. You watch. Okay! Ooh, that made Boruto go da da da. Okay, what's going on here? Amado smoking, watching Juro. Well, anything at all? His expression is hard to read, but it does seem like he took damage. And that tree is growing. It's almost definitely the same divine tree that he's composed of. Wow, so what does that mean? So not only do they heal wounds, but the tree can function as powerful weapons and impregnate shields as well. So what are you saying? That he doesn't have any weaknesses? Forget weaknesses. It almost makes me think he might be impossible to kill. He can be taken down. I felt it when I fought him. But not with my current firepower. I need more. Kawaki, don't take this the wrong way, but You really shouldn't. Oh, want me to crush your throat? Quit making excuses and just do what you're told if you want my help with your daughter. Kawaki, chill, bro. Kawaki, chill, bro. I'm saying that your body isn't going to tolerate much more. How are you going to fight Juro if you self-destruct? I don't like repeating myself, but I'm only granting your wish after I've eliminated your enemies. You want to see your daughter again? Then hurry up and accept your lot in life. Your only choice is to take the gamble on whether I kill our enemies or die first. Dude, Kawaki, you're actually acting up, bro. You're crazy. Bro, he's crazy. How can he be saying that, man? Even choking my dude out. Being like, oh yeah, I don't care if he kills me. Bro, you should care if he kills you. Isn't your whole wish to take out Otsutsuki? But now his whole wish is to take out I guess he's seen the Shinja as a big threat as like the Otsutsuki. And he's probably connecting it all in one umbrella. But bro, man, chill out, man. And yeah, we don't want him to become too OP as well. But I wonder, because the whole thing they mentioned about offense and defense, I've kind of dropped that now. So I wonder if he's still going to be a glass cannon or if he'll be able to take damage. I told you already, I was in the process of interrogating Boruto as ordered. Unfortunately, that doesn't offer an ounce of credibility, for it's perfectly natural and reasonable for a mole to conduct themselves in such a way, which is why we need to investigate, and the reason you are here right now. At the time of that interrogation, I detested Boruto. But now, I'm feeling some kind of contradiction towards the idea of him being a traitor. I don't know what he told you, but don't you think you were just being tactfully played? And furthermore, I'm amazed you would come out and say that under circumstances. Do you truly comprehend the situation you're currently in? I could be kind and say he's naive, but he's just dim. He simply doesn't have the character of a mole. Which means someone else helped Boruto escape. Konohamaru, it's me. Answer only in your head. Lord Ape. There's no time, so I'm gonna be direct. Just stay calm and hear me out, okay? I'm the one who let Boruto escape. Shikamaru, why are you doing this right here, right now? I gave Mitsuki the code to unlock his shackles, and I'm still working with Boruto, of my own free will. But why? You understand now, don't you? Get out of here with that bowl right now. Wait there for further instructions. Go. You heard me, move. It may only be a matter of time before they catch on to my actions, so I know I'm asking a lot of you, Konohamaru, but would you help me out? Would you help me, or rather, consider helping us out? Interesting, so he's connecting them to everyone. But again, right here, right now, and also Sai is watching Konohamaru, being very sus, because obviously the family he's married into. Come on now, you think Sai, out of anyone, wouldn't know what's going on here with mind transfer? I'm not going to force you to do anything, but if you're willing to trust me, please, lend us a hand. Oh, I lost track of time. I need to head to the lab soon. Then I should get going soon. I'm not going to let you leave, Sarada. We'll still have things to talk about. Help me, Sumire. Later, Sarada. Have fun. I like that they're all being friends. That... Boruto's visiting Sumire! Yes! For all you Sumire haters! For all you Sumire doubters, man! All of you's coming at her every single time I mention it! Legit! God dang! Where's Sarada? Nowhere to be seen. I rate that. Okay, wait, let me not get too ahead of myself. Oh, that's gonna be high. Oh. Oh. Okay, wait. Hey, Boruto. Looks like Mitsuki's there as well, or is seen now? I don't know what's going on. Anyways, Boruto pulls out his sword. The Uchiha Flame Blade, Jutsu Hagoromo. It's a jutsu that increases the blade's sharpness and prevents chipping by continuously enveloping it in chakra. But I lost focus for just an instant, and this was the result. A chip. Sorry, class rep, but could you fix it within the next week? Huh? Me? What's this scroll? Take a look. This technology is... Yeah. It doesn't exist in our world yet. Though you would eventually develop it through your current research, class rep. Hey, she doesn't want to be called class rep anymore. Call her SUMIRE, man. Call her SUMIRE, man. I can't say anymore, but will you do it? I wonder what this technology is. Is he asking her to make a lightsaber similar to the lightsaber? Nah, no way. I'm thinking, okay, it can't be because of what we saw in the flash forward at the start of Boruto, right? Because he still looked like he had Sasuke's sword. So maybe it's still the same sword, but maybe it's got some augmentation with it. We shall say. Some sort of scientific ninja tool. If I were to use this technology to fix it, I feel like the blade might be reborn as something almost completely different. Is that okay? As long as it ends up stronger, I don't think my master would object. Okay, fine. But there's just one problem. What is it? No more class rep. You need to call me SUMIRE. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! No more class rep. You could call me SUMIRE. Put some respect on that name. Let's go. Huh? Tee. I'm gonna jazz it up. Look forward to it. I'm excited to see this blade. Alright, that's a cool. He's gonna get a level up. Very cool. Several days later, and I'm guessing it's because of this battle. Now then, I wonder where you're hiding, big sis Ada. And also, I haven't really thought about this or spoken about this, but Damon, man, he's gonna have to jump in and maybe protect Ada, and I'm excited for that too. Hey, don't any of you forget, you hear? Keep your chakra signatures erased, so those pesky peeping toms don't catch on to us. See? He's trying to be smart. Now granted, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But again, we know they've been leveling up. Now, we also know that Mamushi's only been looking at, like, what, Playboy and whatever else, so... I don't know, man. Dude's a, you know, A1 gooner, so it literally could be anything or it could be that he's big dog, or it could be that he actually does get work really quickly. Obviously, we already had, you know, Matsuri get taken out, so I wouldn't actually be surprised. I wouldn't actually be surprised if he gets taken out, especially if we're getting Kawaki get leveled up and Boruto get leveled up with, again, Kawaki going crazy. Check it out, Amado, man. Damn, I almost feel bad for the dude. And then obviously Boruto with SUMIRE and getting a level up on the sword. Yeah, I'm excited to talk about it. So, very, very dope chapter. But yeah, let's get to the review portion. Let's dissect. So that was Boruto 2 Blue Vortex in chapter 27. I really dug this one because again, we're seeing more development with a few characters that have kind of been traditionally just side characters. People who, to be honest, historically have been hated on. People like Inojin and also SUMIRE. Now, Inojin is kind of dope that he's getting all this attention because, you know, I was quite curious about the character. He did seem a little bit dope, kind of suave, you know, a little bit, you know, like a cool cat. Now seeing him come back into the story, him learning a new jutsu under Koji. That's going to be really exciting because this is a future version of Inojin when boy was, I'm guessing, crashing out, man. You know what I mean? I'm excited to see what crashed out Inojin can basically accomplish with this new ability. And on the other side of things, we also have others like Boruto and Kawaki. I feel like they're setting something up for all of these characters to be characters that are basically involved in this fight. And because we got a tease with Damon, I'm also expecting Damon too with Mamushi. Now, we've already had a bit of a time skip, which means the next chapter is essentially going to be it, right? Boruto's new sword is looking like it's going to be really fire. The evolution it's going to go through with SUMIRE, I reckon it's going to be a scientific ninja tool going forward, right? But potentially what they're talking about, I imagine, might be like a lightsaber combination, because we saw it already be foreshadowed, right, with the fact that Boruto used that with the fight against Ao. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case there. And with Kawaki, I'm very, very curious to see where we go here, because my thoughts are him getting more cells implanted into him, and if that's the case, it might be a problem as well, because we already see that my bro has become tapped. Like, he's loving the power, and like, I don't know, he keeps talking about ending himself after everything's done, but I don't know. We've seen what villains like this are like. So nonetheless, I absolutely love this, but do let me know what you guys thought, and definitely drop those thoughts down in the comments. Let's have a conversation. Of course, if you enjoy the video, make sure to hit the like button. If you're a new viewer, hit the subscribe button. I just love that SUMIRE's finally getting the love and the attention that she deserves. No more class rep. It's SUMIRE, put some respect in the name. I really dug that she finally got an opportunity to shine in front of Boruto, and they're really stepping it up. We're following through on the plot line. They're not letting it just dangle along, you know. They're actually following through. These girls competing for Boruto's love, and I dig it. And I also love, and I know I haven't really spoken about this, but Ada and the conversation with SUMIRE and Sarada. I do actually like the fact that they've been honest with each other and developed a bit of a friendship now that's a bit more free, like real. It's literally just a bit more real and forthcoming, right? And that in itself, I think, is going to develop into something quite cool, because I've always liked Ada, and I actually like Damon too. So if they're going to be full-fledged allies on our side, then yeah, like, let's take it. Why not? Because we need them. So yeah, nah, guys, I absolutely loved it. Thank you as always. This, of course, has been your boy Betty. I'll catch you guys in the next one.